Alright guys, this is the tour of my Scion XA 2006 Mario Kart. It's all themed out to Mario and Nintendo. This is what it looks like now, October 2011-ish. Got the Mario vinyl going down the side. Quick walk around of the car. First project we did, custom Mario shell. Made it out of wood and MDF. Here's some of the beginnings of it. Kind of taking shape. I used some fleece to pull over that, painted resin on it until it got hard, and then fiberglassed it. And then I used a couple of cans of the great foam, expanding foam, and I sprayed that down to get my shape of the raised structures of the shell here. And then once that hardened, I put some compound on it so I could lay fiberglass on it. And there it is with the fiberglass. And then I started working on the bottom of the shell. Wanted to have some curve there too. Then again, laid some fleece, fiberglass that. And then I did a mixture of Bondo and resin together and painted it on to harden. So that gave me my base, and then I worked some fine details with clay. And then put on some hinges of how it was going to open up. And here's the finished product. Painted it with some enamel paint, just with a paintbrush from Lowe's. Got real hard, stayed through the winter and everything. Turned out good. It's got that little cartoony effect on it. Fits the car real well. And you put your spare tire up there, cables, anything else you want. Got a latch, put a lock on there so it doesn't open up. Got my spare tire up there. And that's how I rolled pretty much all summer season. Got a lot of looks, really tied in with the car's theme. Here's us in Eureka Springs, doing a car show. Next mod I'm going to show you guys is custom headlights I did. I opened up my headlights and did some customization to it. Added some LEDs. So I opened them up with the heat gun, and the first thing was I painted the housing black, did a flat black, and I did my boomerang a bright red as an accent color. And I wanted to add some LEDs, so I took a piece of aluminum and bent it, and then added LEDs on that. And then put it back together, and that's what it looks like here. Now the red only turns on with my underglow, so I don't drive around like that because it's illegal, but for shows that's how it's set up. And then I did a custom hood scoop that's functional. You see the ports right there. And what I pretty much did was went to AutoZone and picked up some side vents, those fake vents. And I drew the lines where I wanted to cut out. My hood's chalkboard, so I could just draw on it. Cut it out with a Dremel, and then just put those vents right on there and fiberglassed it in. Made sure they were going to stay on there. Used a couple layers of the mat, and then added some fiberglass Bondo. And after a few hours of sanding, painted it with the chalkboard paint, and there's the finished product. Came out real nice. Cheaper than buying a whole new hood. And I threw some LEDs in there too, white ones, so they light up at night. There's my valve cover I had airbrushed with Mario on there. Got the Goomba as my nut tie down, and my dipsticks, the star power up. And then I have for my windshield wash a 1-up mushroom there. Battery tie down is the Nintendo belt buckle. And this is Killer Glass, my radiator hose, see-through. It's got my car club's name on it, Psychotics. And it lights up red at night. That's a big eye catcher. And next thing I did, it was a custom bumper. I didn't feel like buying a body kit, so I wanted to make my own one-of-a-kind back bumper there. Added the side vents, same as the hood scoop. Tie it in, and added some LEDs in there. Here's the beginning stages of that. I added masking tape, kind of marked out my design. Used the great expanding foam once again. Fiberglassed it. Got the Bondo on there using some spot putty. And then I painted it to kind of match the hood with the silver, red, and black. Added the grill, put Scion on it. And that all lights up at night real nice. Gives it that unique look there. There's some lights with the LEDs in there. Show you the inside of the car now. My door's got custom Mario scenes on it I did. It's Mario level 1. A couple neons in there. And here's my headliner. I did a cutout of Mario on the headliner. Pretty much I blew up a picture of how Mario I wanted it and cut him out on a piece of paper traced it onto the headliner and cut that out. Added fiberglass to the back of the headliner so it's stronger. And just liquid nails a piece of plexi over that. Then when you put neons on it, it pretty much lights up. And that's it installed. He's hitting the power up block, which is a flip down TV. And there's it at nighttime. Turned out pretty well. And I got my flip down visor TVs in there. And I'll show you, I put an actual Super Nintendo system into my dashboard. Really wanted to stand out. Here's the dash and what I was doing. Picked up the system where I wanted to locate it. And then I fiberglassed the top half in. Added some Bondo. While I had the dash out, I also wanted to add some tweeters. And I didn't want to remove the airbag, so I could only go with tweeters. But it worked out well. I had to drill holes so the fiberglass would adhere. And then here's some test fitting with spot putty. In the final paint job, I kind of wanted to mimic a Nintendo remote, so I did the silver outside and did the black on the inside. Then hit it with some clear coat. And there she is. Turned out real well. Got the speakers up there, nice and flush where the games go right there. That's it with the games in it. And it sits in there really well. You got to tug pretty hard to get it out, so it makes a good connection. There's the slot. And you put the game back in, and I'll show you that it works. We got Super Mario World and Super Mario 3. I relocated the Switch and the game controller ports to where my e-brake handle is. It's a 3-way switch right there. So in the middle it's off, you flip it up, that's Nintendo. There's Super Mario 3. There it is in the console. Then you flip it to the middle, clicks it off, and all the way down back to Super Nintendo. And there's Super Mario World. So it's all functional. It took a while to get going, but we got it. And then in my glove box, I decided to put some game holders in there so I could store a couple games in my iPod dock. And then I have my Mario gauge cluster. And my center console is hooked up. I got a couple gauges there, and my cup holders have LEDs in them. And my shifter is a Mario mushroom. My headrest TVs are flipped around because I had a big screen TV in the back and you couldn't see the visor TVs there. So I had to flip it. Did some AstroTurf for my rug. Kind of matched the level. Did grass in the ground and clouds in the headliner. Here's my back door pods. Did a little Mario star there. Custom brick and Nintendo controller. Took out my back seat. There it is from the trunk view. Nice open space. Did a little display case there. This is it without the big 32-inch TV in. Here's Mario and Bowser. Did fiberglass subwoofers there. And then for my seat pillars, plexiglass with LEDs. A couple night shots with my underglow on and lights. Got lights in the door handles, on the pillars. There's the big screen TV that I got in, hooking it up for the show. A couple daytime shots with the LED lights on. There's me and my girlfriend dressed up as Princess Peach. Me winning a couple trophies. There's a couple other night shots of everything. And that's the Mario Kart. Alright guys, that was it. That was the Mario Kart. I had to cut it short because YouTube only allows you 10 minutes to show you everything. So check the links down below and I'll have plenty of information on there where you can catch more pictures or the sites that I use. Catch you guys later.